Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube jury, today I'm going to present to you undeniable proof that Believe Music has claimed something which they have no right to claim. This will be evidence beyond a shadow of a doubt, beyond reasonable doubt, in fact, beyond any doubt, because even a 5-year-old will understand this evidence the first time it is presented to you. Now, I have presented this evidence to Believe Music twice. They have denied the appeal twice. I have presented this evidence to YouTube 3 times. You are going to be shocked and appalled and outraged at what creators on YouTube have to go through to prove they own what they own, while these content ID companies can claim anything they want with zero oversight. None. YouTube doesn't check what these companies claim. They have given them the tools essentially to have a reign of terror on YouTube, to claim anything they want, to target channels any way they want, they can give me a strike, right? I will be getting a strike, I believe in 5 days now is what we're down to, about 5 days, because of a false claim. A claim, again, I'm going to show you undeniable proof that I have showed them twice, that they continue to deny, undeniable proof that they have absolutely no claim to what they have claimed. You almost feel like you're living in the Twilight Zone when you present undeniable proof and they're like, no, we're going to take your content anyway. We're going to steal your content anyway. And they can get away with it because there's zero checks and balance on this. My only recourse is to sue them in court, which means I have to come up with $10,000 to get some suit off the ground for a video that honestly is already out of date. So let's get on to the evidence here, okay? Let's take a look at this. Here is what is being claimed. This video here. Now, I took the snapshot the other day, so we're actually down to 5 days before this video will be removed, and I have no further appeals that I can submit to YouTube, okay? Now, this video has been up for a long time, and all of a sudden, there's a problem. You see strike pending, meaning that right here, appeal not approved. This is the second time I have given them all of the information I'm about to give you. Again, you will be shocked and appalled that anybody could see this proof and still deny the claim. Just wait. I have given this to them twice. So this video will be removed no matter what I do, okay? I can show them this proof. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares about evidence here. For some reason, I don't know why. To deny this appeal twice tells me that they have some ulterior motive for doing what they're doing. See, I don't have any motive to lie on this. This video is about Complete 12. Now we're on to Complete 13. This video for me has already served its purpose. This is not a big money making video for me. It is already everything included in Complete 12, right? So it has already reached its maximum view potential and its maximum earning potential. I don't have a monetary motive for fighting this. The reason why I'm fighting this is because they don't have a right to claim what they're claiming. And if they claim it from me, they can claim it from you. They can claim it from somebody else. Right here is Complete 13. I already have Complete 13. I will be making a video about Complete 13. I've made a video about Complete 11, everything included, a video about Complete 12, everything included, and we're going to be making the Complete 13 video once I get time, because I have to devote an immense amount of my time to claims like this. Now, this is not the only claim I have pending against me right now. I have several claims pending against me right now, all for the same stuff. They keep claiming royalty-free MIDI loops or audio loops or something like that. So let's go ahead and look at this here again. It's scheduled for removal. That I have no more appeals. This is the video that they're claiming right here, called Everything Included in Complete 12 Ultimate and Collector's Edition. Now they're claiming I somehow went into the future and copied a song in Chinese, which this is the name of the song right here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. I've tried copying this and pasting it into Google to find the song, to listen to the song. I can't find it anywhere. As far as I know, this song doesn't even exist. YouTube won't tell me anything. They won't give me any information. Believe Music won't give me any information. So I have no idea what this song is. Does this song even exist? The only thing that matters is that Believe Music says they own it. Even though I've provided them evidence that whatever they're claiming in my video is not theirs to claim. All right, so appeal not approved. You see that there. And again, this is the second time I've appealed this decision with the same information I'm about to show you. So what they have claimed is a royalty-free MIDI loop. It is a MIDI loop, let me come over here, from a pack called Dramatic Pianos. It's right here. You can purchase it yourself right there. You can purchase it over here at Loop Masters, and there's a couple other vendors where you can purchase this exact MIDI pack from. Completely royalty-free and a non-exclusive license. Let me look at that real quick, just so we're clear about that. We'll come over here to licenses and come to Cine Tools, because Cine Tools makes the Dramatic Piano library. So if you see the license is granted on a single user on a worldwide basis. Now, this claim that I'm getting is coming from China. China is part of the world, so I am covered in China. So this license, now this is the important part. It's very simple to understand this. The license is non-exclusive. Non-exclusive means that I can own it, I can use it, and somebody else can also use it. Think of it like this. If you buy a red Ford Mustang, and that's the only red Ford Mustang you see on the lot, and you buy it because you think it's the only one, okay, you can go ahead and buy it. But say you're driving down the road one day and you see another red Ford Mustang. Well, just because there's another one doesn't mean you can run that Ford Mustang off the road. They also have a license to drive their car. Just because something is the same or similar doesn't mean you can claim it exclusively. An exclusive license is something that only one person can have. Now, technically, as far as I know, these content ID companies cannot submit their work to YouTube to claim unless it's exclusive. So what I'm showing you right now is the license for what I'm about to show you is non-exclusive. Meaning if I buy this pack, I can use whatever's in it. Meaning if you buy it, meaning if 1,000 other people buy this pack, we can all use the same exact loops or MIDI or whatever. We can all use it and we're all covered by this license, right? I can't claim a certain pattern as just my own. They can't claim a certain pattern as just their own. We can all use it. We can all create songs with it. In fact, we can all create songs that sound exactly the same, and none of us can make the other person take down their song. Now, we can claim our entire composition. That's different. We can claim the entire composition, but we can't exclusively claim these patterns. This is not hard to figure out. This is very simple, and somebody who works in a content ID company should understand this. I have been in this business for about 15 years. This is not hard to understand. And if you're not understanding it, you're doing it on purpose. So we have looked at the license right here, a non-exclusive license, meaning a content ID company does not have the right to claim something that is not exclusive to them. Very simple. Let's go back here so we can see the MIDI pack. Back here, the dramatic pianos. Pull it back up. So there's the dramatic pianos pack. Let's come over here to the video. You can verify it by the URL if you wish. I'll come down here now. So they are claiming between 727 and 757. Okay. Now, before I get to that, let me show you one more thing. Come here to my downloads. So I have re-downloaded this MIDI pack. This is what it looks like if you buy it from Freaky Loops. I don't know what it looks like if you buy it from someone else. Let's go ahead and extract it. So you can see I'm doing this live. I'm going to do it live right in front of you. So there's nobody saying, oh, well, maybe this was a trickery of some kind. Witchcraft. I mean, they already think I have the ability to time travel, apparently. Okay, so here it is. We'll open it up. Here's the license agreement right there, the one I just showed you. And here is what is included. So there's some WAV files here, which are the same as the MIDI files. But the MIDI files, of course, you can use with virtual instruments. So these are the MIDI files right here, the royalty-free, non-exclusive MIDI files that you are going to hear in this video. All right, so once again, 727 to 757. Now, another thing, this is an almost hour-long video. They're claiming 30 seconds. And because they claim 30 seconds, that means they own my entire video. That is utterly ridiculous. Okay, I already forgot what it was. 727 to 750. All right, let's come up here to 727. Now, the funny thing is, as soon as I start playing this, they are going to claim this video as well. The one I'm recording right now. They're going to claim this video as theirs. So you know you're living in the twilight zone when your evidence is claimed as a copyright claim or infringement. This is ridiculous. All right, 727 to 757. Let's hear what they claimed. The Maverick is based on a vintage Bechstein Model A grand piano from 1905. It has an unconventional sound full of character and expression. Okay, so that's enough of hearing that. We heard enough for our purposes. Now let's do this. We'll head over here. Well, first, let me look here real quick. This is Studio One, Bechstein Model A grand piano. And right here, it's at 90 BPM. So I want to make sure I'm at 90 BPM here in Studio One. So we'll head over here to Studio One, and we are at 90 BPM. Now, that file name, the exact file name is this one here, DP70 C Natural CT MIDI. Now, if you don't believe that this is the same file, I'll head back over here to this here. This is just the internal browser for Studio One. So we'll find DP70 C Natural right here. So this is the file that you just heard. I'm going to drag it in to Studio One. There it is. Now, if I play this file, for those of you who don't understand what MIDI is, you're not going to hear anything because there's nothing to trigger. So I play back, you can see it's playing. You don't hear anything because we don't have a virtual instrument to be triggered by the MIDI. So let's put a virtual instrument on this. We'll do this live. We'll come down here to Contact. We'll grab the same exact instrument. We were using Contact in the video. You can see Contact right there, and we're using the Maverick piano. Come back here. Let's find the Maverick. I believe it's way down here. Here's the Maverick. Okay, we'll grab the Maverick and throw it into Contact. Now, I don't know the exact settings I used in the video for the Maverick. It looks like tone is up a bit, space is up a bit, anatomy is there. So I'll try to get this sort of close, but it doesn't have to be exact, okay? The melody is going to be the same no matter what. Pull this up, I guess, and this up, and pull this down a bit. So again, I don't know the exact settings that I used in that video, but it doesn't matter because, again, the pattern will be the same and you'll be able to hear that. That's probably pretty close to what I used. Okay. So let's come back to the video. And again, 727 or so. And let's hear this. 1905. It has an unconventional sound full of character and expression. All right, and we'll come back to Studio One, and now we'll hear this file played, this royalty-free file played live right here in Studio One. It's the same exact file. It's the same sound, the same song, the same way I told Believe Music it was, twice. And the funny thing is, they're going to claim this video. They're going to claim this video, this proof. They're going to claim this proof as copyright infringement because the content ID system is broken. I should not have to be going through this and offering this much proof when Believe Music has offered literally zero proof that they have the right to claim what they claimed. They simply said they claimed something and YouTube has allowed them to claim it. Now I'm going to get a strike on my channel that I've built up for over 15 years for something I had every right to use. And nobody cares about the evidence. Let's continue to hear this. We'll play some more. We'll start a little bit back here. Bechstein Model A grand piano from 1905. It has an unconventional sound full of character and expression. Same song. come back again. I can do this all day. It's the same exact song. The Gentleman. So that's where they stopped claiming it. Same exact song, same exact file. Royalty free, they cannot claim this. Once again, what you are hearing is a loop from the Dramatic Pianos bundle. The exact loop that you are hearing, you head back here, is the DP70 C Natural CT played back at 90 BPM. That is what you are hearing. You do not have a right, believe music, you do not have a right to claim this. Now, I've told you that twice. I've told YouTube that 3 times. Nobody cares about the evidence. I'm still going to get a strike on my channel. I have literally no recourse. None. So if you look at this copyright screen grab here, if you go to select action, the only options I have is to remove my dispute. Now, if I remove my dispute, I won't get a strike, and Believe Music will be able to claim my content and make money off of my content. That ain't gonna happen. We're not doing that. You're not gonna steal my work. You're just not gonna do it. You don't have a right to claim this. Now, listen, as we mentioned, what they're claiming is a royalty-free, non-exclusive MIDI loop. For all I know, Believe Music might have a client who has the same exact MIDI pack. That is fine. They are free to use that MIDI pack any way they wish. They can make a song that sounds exactly like what I made. What they can't do, however, is tell me I can't use this however I want. They can't tell me that I can't have my video with that little portion there out there and monetized on YouTube. They don't have the right to claim it. It's not exclusive to them. I don't know how many times or ways I need to say that. You can't claim this. Legally, you can't claim this. Period. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I believe I have proved my case beyond any reasonable doubt, honestly, beyond any possible doubt. If you've seen all of the evidence, you just heard that the MIDI file, the audio, is exactly what I said it was. A royalty-free MIDI loop that was used to demo a piano. Now, the only thing I have to prove is that Believe Music doesn't have a right to claim what they are claiming. And I have proved that. I have proved to you it was a royalty-free MIDI loop. I have proved to you the license says non-exclusive. That means Believe Music cannot claim sole copyright of that MIDI pattern. Period. So feel free to comment below if you think I have proved my case or not. Now, this just leaves about what my next step is. So I only have about 5 days before they give me a strike. Now, my only options are this. I can take the strike and then sue them, but I'll have a strike on my account, okay? And as we've seen, nobody cares about evidence. We live in a system where evidence doesn't matter. I've just proved this 100%, and none of the people I've shown this to care. They don't care. They say, whatever, who cares? Evidence doesn't count in this system, unfortunately. Truth doesn't count. Like, you can show evidence over and over and over, but if people aren't interested in evidence or truth or facts, you're just wasting your time. So what can I do? Here's my only options. Take the strike and then sue them. Now, I think any jury would definitely see this in about 2 minutes, that they don't have a right to make a claim. That's pretty clear. However, I have a problem right now. This is not the only strike I have pending against me. I have another one from TuneCore pending against me right now for, funnily enough, the same thing. TuneCore is also claiming a royalty-free MIDI loop. Actually, it's not from Dramatic Pianos. The one they're claiming is from Dramatic Pianos Volume 2. So I don't know what is going on over there in Content ID world, but you all have got to get a handle on claiming royalty-free MIDI. You have got to stop. It's utterly ridiculous. So the point is, I have 2 claims pending against me right now, which both can end up in a strike. Now, because of this video that I'm making literally right now, that you're watching right now, this is also going to be a potential copyright strike on my channel. So that's 3 strikes on my channel for things I have absolute every right to use. 3 strikes for things I have absolutely every single legal right to use. And I have proved that over and over. But it doesn't matter when the system is stacked against you. It doesn't matter. So should I take the strike and then try to sue them now and then possibly get 2 other strikes in the meantime and have my entire channel obliterated? Have 15 years of work deleted? That doesn't sound very smart, especially, listen, one thing you got to understand about life is sometimes you wish a system was a certain way, and then and then you have to recognize how the system is. So the system is a certain way. It's not working the correct way, but the system is what it is. So you have to work within the crappy system, so that way you can survive to fight another day. So I'm not going to take this strike because, let me tell you why. It's not that I'm against taking the strike. I'll take the strike if I have no other option, but I have another option right now. I'm not going to take this strike because if they strike this content, when somebody goes to that URL, it will say content was taken down because of a claim from Believe Music. So that essentially gives them some backup when they go to claim this same MIDI loop from somebody else. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give them the case law to say, hey, well, we claimed it here and they've been over. We claimed it here and YouTube let us. I'm not going to give them that. I'm also not going to remove my appeal. I'm not going to do that. I'm not removing my appeal. I'm not going to let them take my content. You're not going to make money off of me. You're not going to skim money off of me to pad your bottom line. You're not. So the only option I have left is to delete the video myself. That's the only option I have. Now, I don't want to delete the video, but it's the only option I have out of a bunch of really crappy options. Now, that's not giving up. It's just buying time. Because as I said, I have 2 other cases pending against me right now for the same exact thing. I have 2 other false copyright claims pending against me right now because they keep claiming royalty-free MIDI or royalty-free loops or royalty-free audio. They keep claiming it. So if I delete this video, that gets rid of one possible strike. I will also have to delete this video you're watching now because this is going to turn into a strike as well. I know it sounds stupid, and it is, but that's something I'll have to do to avoid that strike. But what I can do is eventually, after I get the other 2 claims or the other claim cleared up, I can then re-upload the Everything Included in Complete 12 video, and that will buy me more time to find a lawyer who wants to actually fight this, right? So if I take it down now, it avoids the strike. I can re-upload it later with the same content in it. And then if they claim it again for the 3rd time, and I give them the evidence for the 3rd time, that constitutes, that constitutes them being, at the least, being extremely negligent in their claims, especially after this video, which I will send them this video and say, look at what you're claiming, folks. because I have no choice, essentially. I only have 5 days and there's no way I can find a lawyer within 5 days before I get this strike. So essentially the only thing I can do right now is take the video down, but I will re-upload it. And if you claim this again, if you claim it again, we are going to defend it all the way. And again, I don't think any jury or judge in the world would find for Believe Music once they see all of this evidence. So we're not giving up on this claim because I'm not going to let them own something they don't own. And I'm not going to let them harass other channels that might have the same MIDI. We're just going to buy a little bit of time. We're going to re-upload the video, and then we're going to give them hell. And Believe Music, if you want to do that, if you want to play with me, let's play. But you've messed with the wrong guy. You're not going to own this. I will take this all the way. I will work within the crappy system with the crappy options that I have, and I will still beat you. So you want to claim this again, claim it again. But next time, I'm already getting my ducks lined up. You see, stuff like this, guys, unfortunately, stuff like this takes a lot of time to line up. And YouTube doesn't give creators the tools, the same tools that it gives Believe Music. So it takes us a lot, especially if you're just a sole proprietor, you're one person, right? I have to juggle being a lawyer plus creating content. Believe Music can just claim whatever they want with zero evidence and then keep it. So this stuff takes a while to line up. I'm already lining up some ducks. I'm already talking to lawyers. I'm already talking to some vendors. I'm already talking to loop masters, by the way. They were very nice in returning an email and saying that they will do whatever they can because Loop Masters happens to sell this same pack. I didn't buy it from Loop Masters. I bought it from somewhere else, but they sell the same pack. So of course, Loop Masters has a vested interest in making sure that when they sell this pack, people can actually use it without getting copyright claims. So we are getting things lined up, but it's not going to happen in 5 days. So unfortunately, this video, again, with the only options that I have to avoid a strike, I'll have to take this video down. We'll wait a couple days, maybe a couple weeks, and clear up some of these other claims. We'll re-upload it, and then we'll have our ducks in a row. So that way I can CC copy what they're telling me over to these, I can't say who, over to some of these other corporations that I'm, the lawyers and whatnot, that I'm talking to, and they are very interested in this case. So this is not over. We are just working within a very crappy system that does not give us any options at all, other than to harm your channel, which is ridiculous. You know, should I lose a channel of 15 years because of something I have every right to use? This is utterly ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I believe I have proved my case. Comment below. Again, this video will probably have to be deleted. At least it'll have to be deleted from YouTube. I'm sure it might live on some other places. But it will probably have to be deleted from YouTube because, again, they're going to claim this as their evidence. Twilight Zone, I'm telling you guys, Twilight Zone. But the next video will be a more traditional video that we have on this channel. In fact, I think the next video is going to be about Mix Checker Pro, really cool plugin so you can check your mixes real quick. And if you saw the video we did yesterday about the Coda Stealth, I have the Coda Stealth on the SM7B right now. I actually like the Coda Stealth a little bit more than the Cloud Lifter if you're doing solo stuff, because you can plug it directly into your SM7B, and you only need one cable instead of 2 different cables for your Cloud Lifter. And of course, your Cloud Lifter is sitting on the desk. With the Stealth, I can plug it right into my microphone, and it's out of the way. My desk looks a little bit cleaner. But anyway, guys, that is what's going on. I know I've made a couple posts about this on YouTube, but that is the ultimate proof I was telling you guys I would provide. Once again, this is nothing more than a MIDI loop from Dramatic Pianos made by Cine Tools, or you can buy it over here at Loop Masters. That's what they claimed. They claimed 30 seconds. I just showed you this was the exact loop. We played the exact same melody, the exact same pattern right here live, proving that what you're hearing in that video is something that they cannot claim. They do not have the right to claim it, period.